Hello everybody, welcome back to another little speed build, and today we're going to be working on this little part here where the mouse is right there. Let's get straight into it. So we're going to be building this huge big stadium area, but it's not just going to be one stadium, there's going to be two, and there's also going to be a big swimming pool, which is this guy right here, which I think is modeled after one in London if I'm thinking of the right one, but I'll show you guys that a bit more, everything up a bit closer later. I'm just trying to get everything done really quickly so we can get straight into the video. So there's this big stadium here, which is one of the in-game ones. Actually no, I think that's one I had to buy. It's from this sports pack, I think, which is only a couple of dollars. And then there's also that huge big residential building there, and the reason why I put that there is because I wanted there to be some kind of like just this big building where people can live, they can come and stay, they can go shop, and it's kind of like just the main big building hub for that whole area. Now I put in this historical building, I think is from the Kremlin. I used it in the last video in the island as well, and I scattered these types of buildings throughout this whole stadium area just to give it that little bit more of a Russian vibe, which I think looks pretty cool. And this tunnel here, originally I put that there because I wanted it to open up the whole area, remove the road so people don't have to walk across the road, but I decided to delete it eventually because I found that it just wasn't working out very good. It was just a little bit annoying, but I mean it was a good idea to actually disguise the tunnel and make it more open. But you know what, it just didn't work out. But in the end, I was kind of thinking like, I kind of like the idea of a large road going in between, and then we have to manage that as well. And then so the good thing about this stadium is that it has a built-in train station, which is really cool. And this one is on the workshop, it's for free if you want it, and it's really cool. A lot of people automatically gather at it, which is really awesome, because when you look at the other stadiums, they're like a ghost town until there's some kind of match on, and the matches aren't that often, right? They're pretty not that good at all. So this whole area, it's going to have trains, it's going to have buses, and it's going to have the monorail, which is this one going right over here. So the monorail originally it ended right there, and eventually it's going to go all the way to the city. Now I had some issues trying to connect it up, and to this day it's still a bit wonky. I don't know why. It's just the connection, the terrain, it's just really annoying, that spot. So nothing I can do about that. So this spot here, we're going to put in the monorail station, so it's just keeping it nice and simple. Now I didn't want the monorail right in the middle, so it's just to the side a little bit, but near the residential, and then it's not far's walk to the train station if they need to transfer for whatever reason. Now this big area here in the middle, this is going to be like the main feature piece for the whole area, because you can notice how I left it open in the middle so that you have all of the venues surrounding it, and there are little back roads everywhere, so not all of the roads have to rely on these pathway roads that I'm doing right now. So this middle part is going to be the centerpiece, even though in the end it does look very what's the word, manicured, I guess, or just maybe it's a little overdone. But I guess on the other side it is quite open, and then the swimming pool area is also quite open as well, so I think it's okay to have one bushy part as well. And you'll notice at the end of the video I added in some buildings in the surrounding area just to give you guys, just kind of help show what it's going to look like overall when the whole area is done. Now I think it looks quite good in the end, but it still does look very out of place, and I can admit that now. But we just have to wait until the whole area is done. Now who knows, I could leave that for ages. I don't even know how long before I actually do this whole surrounding area. And for this actual video, I actually made the downtown transport hub. Well, I put in the train station anyway, which is a really big one, which you might have seen in the golf course video, but no one's picked it up yet, so I'm not revealing that yet. But yeah, I actually had to do the train line all the way from the downtown over to here, just because I wanted it to actually fully function and work for the sake of this video, and just so it's done. But definitely in the future I'm going to do a train network overhaul video, because I've been putting that off for a really long time, and definitely needs to be done very soon, because the city is just getting to that point where it just has to be done. So also that monorail there, if I'm not wrong, it's one from Tokyo, I think. But anyway, let's just wrap up the speed build and let's go straight into how it all looks. So let's go. Alrighty, boys and girls, we are on the train coming into the whole stadium area, which is all of this here. Now we're on a train called actually it's in Russian, it's a backwards E P9M. So if you want that, it's probably at the bottom of my mods and asset list in one of the Russian packs. So we're coming in, it's going quite slow, but you can see the train station there, and I don't know why there's a funicular train line coming, but so annoying. I actually can't turn off interstate trains coming from here, which is really annoying. But yeah, you can see there's so many people waiting to go on the train, which is a really good sign anyway. Okay, so now we are on the tram coming in. Okay, the tram's going a little bit too fast, so I'll fix that up in a second. But there's actually a event that's about to happen. So there's a lot of people there on the right. Like, look at them all. Oh my god, and it's a little bit laggy because I think because of all of the people. Yeah, look at all of them. Oh my god, that's crazy. But let's exit. So here we are, guys. I've got it on pause just so it doesn't lag tremendously. But let's zoom out. So here we go. Look at it. She looks good, right? So let's look at it from, let me just fix up the camera angle. So the tram line goes along here. You have the train over here as well. So this is the main stadium right here, and it contains all of this green space as well, so it's quite large. I'm not sure what the purpose of this green space is. Maybe it's for future expansion. I don't really know what the point of that is, but I love how it has all of this huge big open not green space, but open cement space. Actually, let me change the lighting a little bit. It seems a little bit bright, doesn't it? Let's just change the shadow there a little bit so we can see it a bit better. Yeah, look at it. I think it looks so cool. All of the people, and they're all wearing red. I'm guessing that is the color of the team of my city. I don't even know. I noticed there's a few glitches with this whole thing. So first of all, we have this bit of hovering cement right here. I just colored it in because before it was just the ground color. It looked really yucky. And then there's this one over here as well. So I don't know what they're doing, but I just left it because I still think it looks cool and it's not that noticeable, right? I just put in some offices around here. And then over here we have some cheap residential. Now I don't know if they will be okay here right next to such a loud thing. We'll have to wait and see. And then we have some office space here with some parking at the back. And yeah, look at it. It looks so cool. Now if we go over to here, we have the big parking lots, which I think they look pretty interesting, right? Pretty cool. Instead of just doing like the ordinary boring one, we have something that's a little bit more interesting. I don't know why this train is coming in. Oh, so annoying. I probably do need more parking, but you know what, maybe it encourages them all to use the trains and public transport more. I haven't put in buses, by the way. Now this is the main area, and I know it looks like a lot, but let's just go like that. Maybe that's a bit better to see. So you have the main the Kremlin buildings like that, and then you have some shops there. You have a cafe. There's a cafe in there as well. You have some food trucks. There's another food truck there, and some up there. We come up here, we have the taxi depot, then we have the taxi stand. So I wanted to put the taxi there because at least it's out of the way. I didn't want to put it down here just because I didn't want to interfere with this traffic at all. So when I do the buses maybe will go up here. Maybe I'll make something here as well, but I don't know yet because I haven't done this whole area. So and then we have this big part here, which is all of the, actually what is it officially called? It is the London Aquatic Centre, which is really, it's a really nice looking asset. There's people hovering in there. Look at that. Oh my god, look at them. Excuse me, why is she huge and then he's... Oh, she's all the way up there. Okay. And then so you can see the clock tower, which is kind of why I wanted to use this one, because it has the clock tower. So if you go down here, down onto the main area and look back, you can see the time. It looks pretty cool, right? I like it. So all of these buildings, this is 4 separate buildings that I just plopped down together, including this. I'm trying to point to it, the pointy one right there. That's also a separate one. Now this whole area, I thought it was quite hard to do because it's like there's so much open space, and I just had to fill it in with greenery. Like, that's the only thing I could do. A few cafes, food trucks and things like that, some seating areas, but yeah, that's the only thing I could do. So this is like the main area. So we have the cafe there, and then you have this one up here, which is just another big stadium. Are they both soccer? Let's see, that one's that greenish color field. What is the one over here? Yeah, that's about the same. Actually, there's an event that's about to go on here, so we're just in time for that, which I haven't watched that one yet. And then we have the loft. This big building's called the loft, and it's super bright, but I like it because it has, if we just zoom out a little, it has the base building, which is the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 levels, which is probably shops or offices or whatever. And then you have these large residential, or maybe they're hotels, I don't know. It's pretty cool. About 300 people, 300 households, sorry, live here. So it's probably like 600 people living there. And surprisingly, they aren't bothered by the noise by all of these areas as well, which is really great. And then I put in a little bit of a boardwalk down here just to kind of make use of all of the space. And then we have this just a bit of an open green space as well. It's kind of just like space that you don't really need. Just filling it in. We've got a nice old cannon there to symbolize the history, and some nice big black balls. And then a couple more cafes over here, but I didn't want to put too much stuff on the aquatic center. I wanted to leave it quite open because I think it looks pretty cool, right? It's always handy to have open space, whatever it might be. So yeah, that's pretty much everything, right? So I'll just show you this side. So we have a little food place there, some seats. This here is it's multiple different buildings. I just really needed to fill in the space. Cafe in there. It's all super bright, these buildings. It's so bright. And then we have the taxi stand. Don't think anyone's using it. And then, yeah, then we have all of this space to build on, and well, aren't they high? So let's exit the first person. There we go. Now, let's have a look. Yeah, it's gone super laggy because there's so many people here. Oh, someone's died. Died from excitement, maybe? I don't know. Almost full. Oh my god, look at this. Capacity 1375. It's at 1040. Oh, it just went down. I guess that's the person who died. So next match is 15-9. Look, it's almost there. It's almost time. Look at all the people. That is crazy. Now I'm gonna pause it for a second. Now this one, the next one, maybe I won't show you this one because it's a year away, right? I remember in St. Petersburg, I watched it, but it wasn't that thrilling, to be honest. There wasn't that many people, maximum 750 people, but I remember only like 100 people turned up, which was really slack. And then here I put the price down really low. I put on some security, I put on some youths, and yeah, look at it. So do you like these here as well? I tried to make it more Russian-y looking, and oh my god, I have to keep pausing it just because it gets so laggy. And then this parking lot, by the way, I didn't do that. That was already there. I would not put a parking lot like that. If this was like, if the asset stopped here, I would put these big parking lots all here because we need more of those and less of just this. But wow, look at that. Oh my god. And the really cool thing I like about this is that this is ground level, and then this goes down into the ground, and then so does this area here. So I like that. It's pretty cool. Wow, look at it. Look at it. Oh, look, they're getting the dead person. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. Okay. Oh my god, there's just so many people. Actually, are they leaving? Are they going? What's happening? I don't know where they're going. I guess they're done. Okay, so let's see what is going to happen when the match starts. Are they all going to run in? Okay, 4 days left, almost 3, and it is super laggy right now. I can admit that it is super laggy. I'm wondering why so many of them are leaving, because it's about to start, although it is almost full. 2 more days to go. It's getting exciting. It's getting really exciting. 1 day to go. Oof. I think I won the last one. Yeah, I did. This one is quite more, it's more frequent. Okay, let's go. It's time. Are they all gonna go in? Or are they gonna stand there for another day? What's happening? Hello? Hello, what's happening? What's happening? There's movement, they're walking around everywhere, but like, oh, another dead person, but like, what's going on? Hello, what's going on? Oh, are these people? They're people, right? Wow. They're people, right? They're not chairs. It's a shame all of these people didn't go in. I think maybe these people are just automatically generated when it gets close to the date of the game. Excuse me, come on, what's going on? Are they not gonna play, or like, am I missing something? Why is that guy riding his motorbike? What is going on? They're still not playing. What, so they're just gonna sit there? Look, it's already 21. I don't know what is going on. I don't know what's going on. Is it going up? Is it going down? I don't know. Sammy Wostock versus Westwood. I don't know, you guys. I don't know what's happening. I don't know. Maybe this is how it is. Maybe there is. Maybe it's because it's an asset. There isn't actually any football or soccer kicking like the other ones. I'm not sure, but I just love how many people there are. So good. So good. Okay, well, you know what? I think that's all I wanted to do. As for the aquatic center, this one doesn't generate people at all. Yeah, it just doesn't. And this one is still over a year away. I put the ticket really cheap, so maybe I should put the ticket really cheap for them as well. Okay. But yeah, oh my god, the lag, oh my god. And then just quickly, if I just zoom out and look at the whole district before we go, 2,000 people live here, workers 1,200, households almost 600. Yeah, just in case you were wondering. So yeah, that is all, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I could have done this whole area a lot better, but it is what it is. So thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to leave a suggestion as for tomorrow's video. And also, just quickly, if you ever need to get in contact with me, if you want to have a discussion with me personally, the best place to contact me is on Instagram. A lot of you guys already messaged me there, but I'm just putting that out there in case you want to have a chat. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye guys.